Hello everyone, Bob here. Today we're going to talk about Scream 3, which is the final film in what was the original Scream trilogy. It wrapped everything up nicely, but as we all know, we had a Scream 4. Now we're going to be getting a Scream 5 here in 2022. So, first and foremost, the tone of this film needs to be mentioned. This one is a lot campier than the first two, and a lot of people think it stands out for that reason. Plus, the kills aren't as graphic; they're more toned down. And oddly enough, this film is also the only one in the series that does not feature anything happening in any kind of a school setting. Well, this is because this came out very close to the Columbine massacre, and for that reason, violence at school was kind of a taboo thing, so it all got toned down. As for the off-kilter humor, I actually find that an endearing quality in this film, whether it be the cameos, which range from Jay and Silent Bob to Carrie Fisher, or the witty humor. I actually enjoy all of the humor in this film, and to me, it definitely elevates 3 above Scream 2. For those of you that haven't seen the film starts off with Cotton Weary and his girlfriend are murdered, and come to find out that they were going to be in a film called Stab 3, which is, of course, the sequel to the fictionalized version of the film Stab that they have in Scream 2, which, of course, is the fictionalized version of the first, the events of the first film. But they're killed, and then, as it turns out, someone is killing them off in the order of which they die in the film, or the fictional film, the Stab 3. And Sidney Prescott is in hiding, and Dewey's there for be the technical advisor for the set because it's taking place. He lived through the events of the first film, and Gail's there, of course, covering the murders, and the killer eventually does locate Sidney, and she comes out of hiding, and a lot of the film takes place around Hollywood, so they're always on backlots and movie sets. And there's one scene which I found very interesting where Sidney walks onto a movie set version of the house where she grew up, and of course the Mocker house from the first film, and I can't imagine being in that situation. It would be a very surreal thing to see all these places that were a big part of your life, on a stage. Also unique to this one, there is only one killer in this film, where all the other Scream movies there are 2 killers. This one, at the time, there is only one, and it is Roman Bridger, who is, as it turns out, was also the son of Maureen Prescott, which is Sidney's mother. So it'd be Sidney's half-brother. So the Roman Bridger character, which is Sidney's half-brother, actually tried to track down Maureen Prescott, and she didn't want anything to do with him. And so he is the one that was responsible for tracking down Billy Loomis and, of course, triggering off the whole thing. So in a way, he is responsible for everything bad that has happened in Sidney Prescott's life. So Ghostface, aka Roman Bridger, in this one, since there is only the one killer in this one, we can correctly attribute the kills to him, Roman Bridger. He killed 9. Had 9 killed in this film, from a variety of things, from blowing up to the cliched stab or throat slicing. But he killed 9, and then Dewey was ultimately the one that killed Roman Bridger. He shot him in the head when he had the gotcha moment. As I said a little bit ago, I know that this is definitely the least liked, generally speaking, of the franchise. I tend to kind of have the opposite feelings towards it. I kind of find it as the second best in the franchise. It's definitely better than Scream 2. I know probably a lot of people disagree with me on that, but I really enjoy this one. I found the humor to hit. All the other movie references were still good. If you've seen Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, you know that Wes Craven had an appearance in that too. So it's kind of funny to know that they were filmed at the same time, and they both had references to each other in it. But that's neither here nor there. But as a whole, I enjoyed this movie. I know a lot of people didn't, but I want to give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's definitely better than Scream 2. And for my money, it's the second best of the franchise. I recommend it to anyone. And for my money, it was a perfect way to end the franchise. It was a great ending to the original Scream trilogy. And it wrapped everything up great. And I don't want to say I was sad we got a Scream 4, because I do like Scream 4 quite a bit. But I don't feel like it was as... I just feel like this one wrapped it up pretty good, and the one later, I don't know. We'll see what happens with Scream 5, and of course this film, Scream 3, was also directed by Wes Craven, and this one didn't have Kevin Williamson write it, which is another reason why it feels slightly off compared to the other three, I guess, if you count Scream 4. But like I say, 7.5 out of 10. I liked it. I know a lot of you guys didn't. But I found the humor great, and overall I liked the movie. That's all I've got for this one. I just wanted to review Scream 3. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the content of this video, please like it, and please consider subscribing to this channel. I try to have new content daily. It doesn't always work that way, but that is my overarching goal. Follow me on Facebook or Twitter. Just search for Bob the Film Guy. I try to keep everything updated there. And for now, stay safe, everyone. This is Bob, signing off.